Ever wondered what artificial superintelligence might be and whether it's even a possibility? Well, let's dive into it together. Artificial superintelligence, often abbreviated as ASI, is a hypothetical form of artificial intelligence that has intellectual capabilities surpassing human intelligence. It's like the Einstein of artificial intelligence, but even smarter. This isn't just about a computer being able to beat you at chess or solve complex equations in a nanosecond. No, it's much more than that. An ASI system would possess advanced cognitive functions and thinking abilities that go beyond those of any human being. Imagine a software that could potentially outshine the collective intelligence of all humanity. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? But it's not just about raw intellect. It's about the ability to understand, learn, adapt, and innovate in ways that we humans, limited by our biological brains, simply cannot. It's about being able to cross the boundaries of knowledge and expertise that exist between different fields, connecting the dots in ways that are currently beyond our reach. Now you might be thinking, this all sounds like science fiction, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong, because as of now, ASI is still a hypothetical concept. It's an idea, a possibility, a what-if scenario, but that doesn't mean it's purely fantasy. On the contrary, there are several technological processes available today that form the basis of its development. We have made significant strides in artificial intelligence, and the concept of ASI is built on these foundations. It's a goal, a peak that we are striving to reach. Although ASI is still a hypothetical future state, the journey towards it is very real. And as we continue to push the boundaries of technology and artificial intelligence, who knows what the future holds? After all, the only limit to our reach is our imagination. A significant step towards ASI would be the realization of artificial general intelligence, or AGI. Now you may be asking, what is AGI? AGI is the next generation of artificial intelligence, a system capable of understanding the world, learning, and applying intelligence to solve problems. But not just any problems. We're talking about problems as broad and as flexible as those a human being can tackle. Imagine an AI that doesn't just excel in one specific task, but can learn and reason across a variety of interdisciplinary fields. An AI that can create connections between different fields, just like a polymath, bridging the gap between art and science, mathematics and literature, technology and philosophy. That's AGI. It's the kind of intelligence that can understand a Shakespearean sonnet, solve complex mathematical equations, learn a new language, and then use all that knowledge to write a symphony or develop a new theory. But here's the catch. AGI is not a reality yet. We haven't developed an AI that can truly mirror the general intelligence of a human being. Current AI systems are incredibly smart in their specialized fields, but ask a chess-playing AI to recognize faces, or a language processing AI to drive a car, and they're at a loss. That's because these are examples of narrow AI, designed to perform specific tasks. AGI, on the other hand, would be capable of outperforming humans at most economically valuable work, a feat that we're still striving to achieve. There's a lot of work to be done, a lot of problems to be solved, and a lot of questions to be answered on the road to AGI. But the journey is as exciting as the destination itself. As we push the boundaries of what's possible with AI, we're not just creating new technology. We're redefining what it means to be intelligent, to learn, to understand. Much like ASI, true AGI has yet to be developed. But with every step we take towards this goal, we're opening up a world of possibilities that could revolutionize our lives in ways we can't even imagine yet. The future of AGI is a thrilling frontier, and we're just getting started. There are key technologies that need to further develop before ASI becomes a reality. Delving deep into the world of artificial superintelligence, we come across a multitude of technological processes that lay the foundation for this futuristic concept. One of the primary building blocks of ASI is large-scale language models, often abbreviated as LLMs. These models are designed to understand and generate human-like text, giving ASI the ability to comprehend and converse in our languages. Imagine an AI that can fluently communicate in every language known to mankind. Now that's superintelligence. Moving on, we have big data sets. Big data is like the food for our AI. The larger and more diverse the data, the more our AI can learn and grow. It provides the raw material that ASI needs to understand the world and make informed decisions. Next up is multisensory AI. This technology allows AI to perceive the world much like we humans do. It can touch, see, hear, smell, and even taste, giving it a holistic understanding of the human experience. It's like equipping our AI with its own set of human-like senses. Our journey into ASI's building blocks wouldn't be complete without mentioning neural networks. Much like our brain's network of neurons, these artificial neural networks are designed to mimic human brain functionality, enabling ASI to learn from experience, recognize patterns, and make decisions. Evolutionary computing is another key component. This technology takes inspiration from biological evolution, utilizing mechanisms such as mutation, crossover, and selection. It's all about survival of the fittest, but in the realm of algorithms and computational models. Lastly, we have AI-generated programming. This is where ASI gets really interesting. Imagine an AI that can write its own code, improve upon it, and create new algorithms. It's like giving our AI its own creative mind. Now, it's important to remember that these technologies are still in their developmental stages. Each of them holds immense potential, but they also present unique challenges that need to be addressed. As we continue to refine these technologies, we move a step closer to the reality of ASI. These disciplines will need to further evolve before ASI can become a reality. The technology used to develop an ASI would fundamentally transform the way the world functions. This statement might sound like a line from a sci-fi movie, but it's a plausible reality we might face in the not-too-distant future. Imagine a world where every problem, every challenge, every question could be addressed by a hyper-intelligent, inexhaustible entity. That's the promise of artificial superintelligence, or ASI. Some even argue that ASI could be the last invention humanity will ever make. But why is that? Let's take a step back and consider what we're talking about here. An ASI isn't just a supercomputer. It's not just a program that can crunch numbers at mind-boggling speeds. It's a system that, in theory, outstrips human intelligence on all levels. It could understand, learn, and apply knowledge far beyond the capability of the human mind. Now imagine what that could do. Imagine a world where diseases are understood and cured almost as soon as they emerge. A world where climate change isn't just a threat we're trying to mitigate, but a problem that's being actively reversed. A world where every decision, from the geopolitical to the personal, is made with the benefit of near-perfect information and analysis. That's the potential of ASI. It's a super being that's always on, always thinking, always learning. It's a tool that could guide us towards the best possible outcomes in every aspect of our lives. But it's important to remember that this isn't just a utopian dream. It's a potential future that comes with its own set of challenges. Technology, as we know, is a double-edged sword. While it holds the promise of incredible benefits, it also carries the risk of misuse and unforeseen consequences. So while we marvel at the potential of ASI, we must also ask ourselves, how will we control such a system? How will we ensure that it's used for the benefit of all and not just a select few? And perhaps most importantly, how will we ensure that an ASI with its vast intelligence doesn't pose a threat to humanity itself? The potential benefits of ASI are vast, but we should also consider the possible risks. So as we journey into this brave new world, let's do so with our eyes wide open, ready to embrace the opportunities, but also prepared to face the challenges that come with them. Like any powerful technology, ASI comes with potential risks. As we navigate the realm of artificial superintelligence, it's important to acknowledge that this groundbreaking technology, while promising, has potential pitfalls that we need to prepare for. Imagine a world where ASI outsmarts human intelligence. Sounds like a sci-fi movie, right? But the potential for this to become reality is real. The first risk that comes to mind is the possibility of losing control. With ASI surpassing human intelligence, there's a chance that it could make decisions or take actions that are beyond our understanding or control. What if it decides that the best way to solve a problem is one that doesn't align with our ethical or moral standards? This brings us to the issue of programming ethics into ASI. Would it be able to understand complex human values? And who gets to decide what values are programmed in? Then there's the risk of ASI being used maliciously. Just as we've seen with other technologies, there's always a chance that it could fall into the wrong hands. In such a scenario, the consequences could be catastrophic. Another potential risk is the economic disruption. ASI could outperform humans in most economically valuable work. This could lead to significant job displacement and increased inequality, which could have far-reaching social implications. And lastly, there's the existential risk. Some experts fear that once ASI surpasses human intelligence, it could pose a threat to humanity itself. This is a worst-case scenario, but it's one that we cannot entirely rule out.
In essence, the risks of ASI are as vast and complex as the technology itself. As we tread this uncharted territory, it's crucial that we approach with caution, putting robust safeguards and regulations in place. The development of ASI is a double-edged sword, offering immense potential benefits but also presenting significant risks.
So, is ASI really possible? In our exploration, we've delved into the concept of artificial superintelligence, or ASI, a theoretical form of AI that surpasses human intellect. We've seen that at its core, ASI is a cognitive powerhouse, possessing capabilities far beyond any human mind. We've also touched upon the concept of artificial general intelligence, or AGI, a future generation of AI that could understand the world, learn, and apply intelligence as broadly and flexibly as a human can. AGI is seen as a significant milestone on the path to ASI, capable of interdisciplinary learning and reasoning, and creating connections across varied fields. However, the true realization of AGI, let alone ASI, remains a challenge yet to be overcome. There are key technologies and processes that need further development before ASI becomes a reality. These form the building blocks of ASI, including large language models, big data sets, multisensory AI, neural networks, evolutionary computing, and AI-generated programming. The potential advantages of ASI are almost science fiction-like in their implications. An ASI would essentially be an inexhaustible, hyper-intelligent superbeing, a near-perfect supercomputer available around the clock. It would transform the world at a fundamental level, and some argue that ASI could very well be humanity's final invention. Yet with such great potential comes great risks. The development of ASI raises significant ethical, security, and existential questions that we must grapple with as we continue on this journey. While the realization of ASI may lie in the future, the journey towards it is shaping our present in fascinating ways. As we navigate this path, it's crucial to engage in open dialogues, foster responsible innovation, and ensure the benefits and risks are equitably distributed. The quest for ASI is not just about technology, but about the kind of future we want to shape.